Good morning. I, Professor Nagne A, working as Assistant Professor in BMIT College, Solapur, from MBA department. Today I am going to explain what are the functions of management. In first lecture, we understood Introduction to Management, Definition of Management and 5 M's of Management. Now let's see what is the functions and which are a manager has to be performed. Yes, it's very easy. Remember, the functions of management is a continuous cycle. That is the reason I am showing the diagram in circle. First we will draw the diagram, after that we will see, explain in details one by one. See, first function is planning. Planning means what? In planning, what, who, why, when, where and how. Yes, these all questions are involved in planning. Yes, it means what to begin with, where to begin with, how to produce, why to produce, when to produce, which product to produce. Yes, these all decision charts will be planned. Yes. Second point, deciding in advance. Planning means deciding in advance what to do, when to do and who is going to do it. Yes. Planning means bridges gap between where we stand today and where we want to reach. And the last point is base of all functions. If you fail in planning, then what are you going to? Organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Nothing. None of the other functions of management will be successful. That's why the planning is a base of other functions. Yes, planning is playing important role in management. We take an example. The organizational goal is to increase the company's sales. Yes. So first need of manager to decide which steps are necessary for complete the goal. Yes, accomplish that goal. It means they need to increase their sales staff. They need to increase the advertisement, inventory. Getting? So the planning means determining the organizational goal and defining the means for accomplish them. It is a planning. Getting? So next function is organizing. What is mean by organizing? Organizing means the activity and the establishing organizational structure to execute the plan. Yes, we will see already in first function, planning. We planned one of the activity. After that organizing, we execute the prepared plan. Yes. So organizational structure has to be decided. Yes. In organizing, first point is organizational structure. Second name of organizational structure is organogram. What is mean by organogram? Organogram means nothing but you are making the entire layout. Yes, you are making the structure of organization. It means who is the head unit, who is the head. Under this head, who is the different head are there? Under those heads, how many employees are there? Yes. And the third point is, second point is authority and responsibility. For example, the head unit or post or designation person, how much the authority and responsibilities has to be delegated by the senior authority is organized. Yes, means in organizing they give the authority and responsibilities to the employees. Yes, it is a organizing function. Getting? Our daily life example, mother has planned, yes, what will she cook today? Yes, she assigns the job, she assigns the authority and responsibility to different maids. She also decides which menu the maid will make. Yes, so it is a organizing function. And the last, unit, sub-unit, post, designation, department. Organizing means designing the framework and working how many units and sub-units or departments are needed, how many posts or designations are needed in each department. It is a organizing. Getting? Next, third function is staffing. Staffing means putting the right people at right job. Yes, we take an example of being a teacher. Yes, what are the prerequisites of being a teacher? It is not done, anyone can be your teacher, right? So we need to have some certain degrees, yes, related to that job. Getting? If you are looking for a staff for 12th class, yes, then what will you have to see in teacher? First, does he have a bachelor degree? Does he have a master degree? And does he have a patience? Because the patience is important for teacher. Yes, if that people has this 3 degree, it is eligible for being a teacher. Yes, so staffing means recruiting, selecting, appointing, promoting the right people at the right job. Getting? First point is in that staffing. First point is recruiting. Recruiting, you give an ad in newspaper, yes, or online media, and you get the advertisement regarding the vacancies in an organization. Yes, once the recruiting process is complete, these employees coming for interview and the selection takes place. Yes, means second point is selection. Then third, appointing employees. Once the selection process is done, appointment of employees takes place. Once the appointment of employee takes place, you are assigned the duties to each employee hired in an organization. Getting? And the last point is remuneration, promotion. We talk about the remuneration or salary has to be given to the employees, or promotion or increment has to be given to the employees. Yes, under the staffing, managers has to decide the rules and regulations with employees. Yes, manager maintain their relationship with employees. Yes, manager give the training to employees. It is a staffing function. Yes. So fourth function is directing. Under the directing, first point is instruct, guidance. The person who are employee and the employee who are there on both any of the organization are to be given the instruction. Yes, all they are given the guidance. Yes, how they will perform in their duties. Once we start their duties, it is important to have the suppliers of activities. Yes, means second point, supervisions of activities. Because through the supervision only we will come to know how the perform is going and we are achieve the goal in an organization, and we need to some changes in that, we need to some implementation in that. Yes, and the last point is motivation. After that, the motivation has to be there for employees so that it is able to perform better. Yes, so why the motivation process will done? Through the clear communication with employee, because communication is important in directing. Yes, clear communication is important in directing. It is a directing function. And the last function is controlling. Yes, in controlling, the manager match what is the actual plan with perform plan. Yes, if the actual plan and actual plan and prepared plans are not matched, then manager find the solution on that. Yes, manager find the reasons for deviation, and after that they give the proper solution on that problem. Yes, they give the proper guidance, instructions to their employees because of achieving the organizational goal in right way, in proper time. Yes, it is a controlling. So there are 5 functions in management. First is a planning, second is organizing, third is a staffing, last is a directing, fourth is a directing, and last one is a controlling. Getting? Next point, levels of management. What is meant by levels of management? All managers are working in same organization. Yes, but they working at different position. Yes, their designations are different. So this managerial hierarchy, this position is called as levels of management. Yes, first we will draw the diagram. See, there are 3 levels of management. First is top level management. It is also called as administrative level management. Second, middle level management. Middle level management is also called as executive level management. And the last is lower level management. It is also called as supervisory level management. First, top level management. Whose people are involved in this level? Board of Director, Chief Executive Officer. Chief Executive Officer is also called as General Manager or President. Yes, so these peoples are involved in top level management. Second, middle level management. Whose people are involved in this level? Departmental head like mechanical HOD, electrical HOD, MBA HOD. Yes, or branch manager, purchase manager, financial manager. These people are also involved in middle level management. Middle level management are selected by top level management, and the last is lower level management. Whose people are involved in this level? Foreman, supervisor. Yes, so these peoples are involved in this level. This level are selected by middle level management. Getting? In that top level management, the board of director. Yes, board of directors are representative of the shareholders, that is they are selected by the shareholders. Similarly, the chief executive officers are representative by the board of director. Getting? Then after we will see the role of top level management, role of middle level management and role of lower level management. So first, top level management's role. Top level management determines the objectives, policies, rules, regulations in an organization. Yes. Second role, they more time spend on planning, organizing. Yes. They most working on thinking. Yes. Then deciding in an organization. That's why top level management is also called administrative or brain of management. Getting? Brain of organization. Then top level management prepare long term plan. Yes, it is generally made by 5 to 20 years. Yes, so top level management has maximum authority and responsibility because their authority is a final level authority, and the people are directly responsible to government, general public, shareholders. Yes, so it is a top level management. Yes, then second, role of middle level management. Middle level management, they execute the plan which are already made by top level management. Yes, middle level management's people, they give the advice. Yes, they give the suggestions to top level management. Yes, middle level management prepared the short term plan which is generally made by 1 to 5 years. Yes, they people have minimum authority and responsibility. Yes, and they directly responsible to the board of director or chief executive officer. Yes, also middle level management are intermediary between top level management and lower level management. Getting? And the last level is lower level management. Lower level management's role, first they prepare the daily, weekly, monthly plan. Yes, their more time spent on directing and controlling. Yes, because they give the information to employees regarding the performance, their working style. Yes, so the lower level management has minimum authority and responsibility. Yes, they are directly responsible to the middle level management, and lower level management are selected by middle level management. Yes, so lower level management also give the information about the employees related to their performance, related to their demand, feelings. Yes, so it is a lower level management. Getting? There are 3 levels of management. First is top level, second is a middle level, and last one is a lower level management. Getting? Remaining part we will see in next lecture. Thank you.